Welcome to tonight's Laminine webinar. My name is Pete Redicop, and I want to welcome you all from the tropics of Belize, Central America. Hey, for those of you that have been on the webinar before, you know my story, but I see we've got a couple of new people here today. We've got my good friend Abe Dell from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, I believe it is, and I believe that's Tracy Richards under John Martin's out in the U.S. Not exactly sure what state you're from, Tracy. And I see we've got my upline, Sean Smanowich from East Selkirk, Manitoba on this webinar tonight. So great to have you with us. There's John, just popped into the room as well. So welcome to the webinar, John. Great to have you. Well, folks, I'm going to tease you a little bit. It's about 80 degrees here right now. It's been a beautiful, beautiful tropical day, sunny and a little bit of breeze, and just absolutely a gorgeous day down here in Belize. And I'm excited, folks. I'm excited for Life Farm Global. I'm excited about Laminine, and I'm excited to help each and every one of you achieve the success that you're looking for with your own independent Life Farm Global business. Now, this evening, we're going to mix things up a little bit here, and I want to encourage some interaction tonight. So we have a little chat area here, and maybe I can get everybody just to real quickly in the chat area type your name and where you're from, so that the other members know and get acquainted with one another. So I'll start with myself here. I'll just start in the chat area here, Pete Redicop, and normally I'm in Canada, in Winnipeg, Manitoba, but of course in winter times, I chose Belize, Central America here. Now, there's a bit of a story behind that, and many of you that have been on the webinar before, you know my story, and you've heard my story in regards to my health conditions that I had. Suffered a few strokes back in Canada, and my health was not good prior to Laminine, and I've had a challenge with Raynaud's. And for those of you that don't know what Raynaud's is, it's a circulatory disorder where basically you live in hypothermia. When the climate gets cold like it is back home in Canada, you constantly are in hypothermia, and you're freezing all the time. Fingertips turn white, and toes are freezing. And I don't know if anyone else experiences that, but I mean, it's a nasty thing to have to live with. And my stroke left me with limited mobility, and it left me with a lot of health challenges. And one of the things that my sponsor here, Sean Smanowich, did is he introduced me to Laminine. I had already been introduced to it actually by several other people, but I chose Sean as my sponsor as he had supported me in the past. And I got onto Laminine, and it was amazing. After 3-4 days on the product, I was off of the little blue sleeping pills. I was off of the anti-inflammatory drugs, and it just made a world of difference for my health condition. So I really enjoy sharing the business. I really enjoy just going out there and talking to people. And tonight, I'm pretty excited because I've finally been able to penetrate the Belize market. Now, as you know, Belize is a little tiny Commonwealth country on the Caribbean, not far from Cancun, Mexico, just south. And Laminine is not here yet. Life Farm Global is not in Belize. So I can't get my Laminine shipped here. So I always have to have a friend ship it out to me. And I've been talking to the company about possibly looking at Belize, Central America, as a country that they would open up. And the first thing they said to me, well, we need some representation down there. We need some leadership down there. So I went out and talked to some people, and a lot of interest, but because you can't ship it here, a little bit of a disadvantage. So I started to talk to people about my personal health benefits and what they are doing for me, what Laminine has done for me. And I got my first person signed up down here in Belize this last week, and he is excited. Now, we were lucky with him. He had a business here, and he had a Miami, Florida shipping address, so we were able to ship his Laminine down there. Now, I went on to tell him my story about how Laminine helped me and what it's done for me, and how Omega Plus has helped my circulation problem. And we all know the Omega Plus and the clinical studies that are out there about the product and Laminine and what it's doing for people, and it's absolutely amazing. So, Jim, welcome to the webinar. Great to have you with us. You don't have a mic on the computer, so is there a number I can call? Now, I don't know for sure, Jim. When you logged in, it probably gave you an option of a phone number. I'm not 100% sure on that, Jim, it may not give you the option to call in. So this may be only a web-based platform. So I apologize, Jim. But either way, you can hear me okay though, Jim? Just type yes if you can hear me okay. So as long as you can hear, then we can proceed, and you can share via the chat box here anything that you personally want to share about your condition, Jim. I know you had some health conditions that were not favorable, and Laminine was starting to make a difference for you as well. So, you know, folks, we have a really good product here. There's no question about it. I mean, I talk to so many people in my own network, and I'm going to give Abe Dole's testimonial here, I guess. I mean, he's somebody that I got to know just through email. We talked on the phone, and Abe is an older gentleman, a senior citizen down in Saskatoon, I believe. And he was telling me he had been on Laminine long before I was even in the Laminine business, and basically what Laminine had done for him. And he was pretty excited to be able to join and get the auto ship out to him so that he didn't have to hunt an independent distributor down and try to find the product. So one of the things that we really appreciate about this product and this amazing business is once you get on this product and you try it, you don't want to get off that product because it's repairing so many things inside your body, and it really does make a big difference. Now, I sponsored another individual in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada just this last week, and you know, this gentleman had some health concerns and whatnot, and he's pretty excited to give Laminine a try, and he works on the computer a lot, so he's on the computer all day long. He's a marketer, he's a software developer, and you know, we sponsored him into the business, and Sean had a little chat with him. So I appreciate you taking the time out to do that, Sean, and assisting my people as well. Now my team has grown. You know, we've got a great team growing here, and I know that many people like Tracy, you've done a phenomenal job with sharing the Laminine message as well. And you know, we've got over 100 people in our organization, and we just started end of August. I mean, I didn't even really sponsor anybody till September. So I think that's really awesome, guys. That's really, really an accomplishment. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Now, what I want to do today is I know that normally I'd have Dennis Roberts with me here, but he messaged me. He's got some things up, and he was unable to attend. Let me just see what a Skype message says to me here. Company over. Okay, he's got company over right now, and he can't get to the webinar, so he apologizes for that. So it's me tonight, folks, and I want to share with you as much as I can. We're going to try to keep it short tonight. We're not going to go on and on and on. And for those that are listening to the replay, now, obviously, we always make this replay available on YouTube, and anybody can listen to the replay of the webinar. And I want to go over some things here tonight that will help you build your business, gain more confidence, and really get a sense of what this phenomenal company is really all about and how easy it really is to share the message of Life Farm Global and Laminine with people that you love, you care, and that you want to help. And I get testimonials back all the time from people that say, yeah, you know what, I was a skeptic, but you know what, I thought I'd try the product. I got to share this testimonial I got. This lady in my organization, well, she's not signed up yet, but she got pretty excited about what she read about Laminine, and dug into the root of the word Laminine, and discovered Laminine, watched a little video about it, and started messaging me on Facebook, and basically had one of her relatives go onto my website and order some Laminine. And this individual tried the 120 count bottle, and she got results that were just through the roof. She called me the day before yesterday, and we spoke for about an hour on the phone from Aylmer, Ontario. And she was so excited about Laminine and what it's doing for her that she wanted to find out how she could sign up, how she could join the business, because she says, if this product does so much for me, and I've tried so many products in the past, health products, and none of them ever did anything like Laminine has done. So this is truly an amazing business, an amazing product. And she just wanted to share her testimonial with me. Now, I wish she was here on the webinar tonight to share that testimonial firsthand, but she's not. Maybe down the road we can get her. Now, in order to give this microphone over to anyone, I need to do that in advance. I need to have you set up as a mod. So Tracy, John, anybody for that matter, Sean, if you guys ever want to speak on this webinar, you just gotta let me know a day in advance, and I will set you up a mod link, and you guys can give your testimonials. And I see Jim has just posted his in the chat area here. Jim has leukemia, also known to have been taking more than normal capsules each day, and so he says he doesn't really feel any different yet. But you know what? That's the thing. You know, when you have cancer, things are repairing in the body, and sometimes, you know, we have to be patient with it, and it takes time to rebuild it. The results are going to vary from one person to the next, and I've heard phenomenal stories about leukemia, about cancer, all kinds of problems. What I like to do is I like to go to YouTube. Whenever I have someone ask me, the other day I had someone ask me about Alzheimer's, and I had another person ask me about colon cancer. First thing I do is I go to YouTube or Google, and I type in leukemia or colon cancer and Laminine, and I see what's out there, what kind of testimonials I can find. And I share those testimonials with the people that have just asked me the question. So now it's not me saying, oh yes, it's great, because if I don't know, I'm going to say, let me get back to you. Let me find an answer. Let me find an answer to that, and let me see what I can come up with, and let me share that with you. So that's a really good way to get your people to be a little open-minded and listen to a little short video testimonial, and you know, they might join. Now, I love to promote my Egg of Life website. Let me activate screen sharing here. I'm going to do the screen sharing here. We're going to go over some things here on screen sharing here. So, all right, you should be able to see my site or my screen now. One of the first things that I encourage everybody do, if you haven't already done so, get your Egg of Life website. Now, if I'm your sponsor, you'll just go to my site, eggoflife.com/kill pain. Now, at the bottom of the site, you'll go here, free personalized website. You'll click here, and you'll get your very own free Egg of Life website. Now it's filled with testimonials, the history, the science, FAQs, the opportunities for your customers to buy retail or join wholesale, which redirects them to the main Life Farm global site. So if you haven't got an Egg of Life website, and you truly want to get one, because I use this site for marketing, and this has brought me many new people into my network. So I highly encourage it. Now with the Egg of Life site, you also get this site, the Egg of Life Testimonials. It's eggoflifetestimonials.com. Now that comes hand in hand with the Egg of Life. It's an independent IBO website. It's not a company website. Now in this site, there is a ton of testimonials, audio, video. I mean, there's so much stuff, training on here, overview calls, and just a ton of information. So you really want to go into this site, and you'll need a password. They'll send you a password to get in here. And since we're all independent business owners here, the password is Love Potion number 9. That will get you into the eggoflifetestimonials.com website. And again, the site is just loaded with information. So if you go into the testimonials here, let's just go improve vision. Let's just click on that just to give you an example of what we'll find. Okay, now it's asking me for the password. So obviously I'm going to have to enter the Egg of Life, or sorry, the Love Potion number 9 password. Let's enter that. Now it takes us right to the testimonial area here. Now here's Lisa from Idaho. I'm not going to read this for you because you guys can go do this yourself. Now, if anyone's got joint pain, you know, overall pain relief, you know, I mean, written testimonials, audio testimonials, improved vision, mental and psychological improvements, normal blood sugars, you know, problem with diabetes. I mean, all of the pet testimonials, all kinds of stuff is back here, guys. And you can go through this. You can go through this site. You'll be very, very impressed with what you find in this site. Now, I highly encourage copy and paste from these testimonials, and rip an audio off, send it to a friend, a customer, someone who's interested in looking at this. So in the distributor-only area, you're also going to find a ton of training calls and video testimonials. I love to get into the video and the audio stuff because it's really good, because I prefer watching a video over reading. Personally, that's just me. So here you see a gentleman here that is suffering from an unusual skin condition. So in what what this has done for him. While serving in Vietnam, he got some trouble with Agent Orange. So his testimonial is right there. Here you see another video testimonial of an individual here that had a tumor disappearing very quickly. So that's pretty amazing. Here's another testimonial here of someone who is depressed and has had problems there. Heart problems, health problems. I mean, it's all back here, guys. You'll be very impressed what you find in this Egg of Life testimonials. Now, what I want to do is I want to go to the main site here. Let me just walk you through a few things here, guys. Now, one of the things that you really want to do is get familiar with your back office and get familiar with your website. Now, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, and most of you guys are probably very familiar with the site already and the functions of it, but I think there's always something new that we can learn in terms of how to really advertise, how to get your link out there. Now, you also have your referral link here, mylifefarm.com, in your independent IBO username. Mine is Kill Pain, so you'll have yours. So you want to use this link or your Egg of Life link, whichever one you choose to promote. I prefer the Egg of Life, personally, because I've had more results advertising Egg of Life, because the videos, and there's just a little more information in the Egg of Life than there is on the company site. Now, one of the things that I do, excuse me, that I encourage people to do is, again, get familiar with your back office. Log in and just take a look at your genealogy. That's the area that I really encourage people to get really familiar with. So here I can go and view my personal enrolled activity. Here I can go see my matrix tree. I can go to the unilevel genealogy list. Let's click on that. So in the unilevel genealogy list, it shows 5 levels in your organization, who's joined, and basically you can go and check who's doing what. So you can see in the first 5 levels in my organization, there's 97 people. Excuse me. 33 on level 1. That means I personally enrolled 33. 26 on level 2. There's 9 on level 3. 9 on level 4, and 15 on level 5. This one only goes to 5 levels. Now you can also go to your matrix tree visual. The matrix tree visual is really good when you're new and you're just starting to see the results happen. Now you see yourself here, and then you see your first 2 personally enrolled people, and then you see the next 4, whether you sponsored them or they sponsored them. In my case, I sponsored all 6, the first 6. And you see that most of them here are close friends and family and whatnot. Here's my friend John Martins. And of course, it shows the row of 8. Now that filled up real quick for me in the first week or so. And John got his 2. There's Tracy Richards and Susan, that's his sister. And this person, I spelled 2 down here. And here I spelled 2 under this one. And this was my mom. And she sponsored 2 right away. So that filled up really, really, really quick for me. The second, the row of 2, the row of 4, the row of 8, even my row of 16, the row of 32. It's all full, right? So anyone new joining my organization, it happens to spill down beneath someone in my organization. They call that spillover or love from above. So there's been a lot of love from above in my organization because they have to go somewhere. And since this is all full, it just spills right down to the bottom, to somebody who's in need of it. And every time, you know what, I'm gonna share a little tip with you guys. Every time I sponsor someone new, the very first thing that I do is I go and I view the information and find out where the person spilled to. And I'll give you an example. I just sponsored 2 people this last week, and I immediately checked the matrix. All right, where did they spill to? Then I saw, okay, one was under my friend John Penner down in Winkler, Manitoba, Canada. So I called John up and said, John, I just spilled a marketer down beneath you. You're gonna get real excited. And you know what, immediately John goes and logs into his back office and he sees this person there. Oh, okay, wow. You know what, a magical thing happened. The very next day, he went and sponsored somebody. So he says, am I qualified now? And I says, no, you got 1 spill and 1 personal. You need 1 more personal. Then you're qualified for commissions in Life Farm Global, because all it takes is 2 people for you to be qualified in the pay plan and to be able to get paid directly into your e-wallet. Now, that is a really cool thing. When you get money in your e-wallet and you get the Life Farm Global MasterCard, the MasterCard is through Payoneer. And it's amazing, guys. We get paid every Friday, and like clockwork, every Friday the money is there, and I immediately in the morning, I cash it out to my Payoneer card, and usually by late in the afternoon, it's already on my Payoneer debit card, and I can go to the ATM down here in Belize and draw that money off in Belize dollars. Now, of course, the Belize dollar is only worth 50 cents US, so if I got paid $300 US in commissions in my back office, I can go withdraw $600 down here. So now I've got 600 Belize dollars to work with. Now that's pretty cool, right? So whatever country you're in, I mean, my organization has spread very rapidly. It's currently in the Philippines, Australia, Canada, United States, and of course Belize now, but we had to use a US address. So technically 5 countries. So that's a great start, and we've only just begun. And I've only worked Life Farm Global part-time. I mean, I have other things that I do, but I mean, I'm very, very excited about this business, guys. I mean, I see the potential. I see the testimonials constantly. I'm getting emails back from people, just like Abe Dell, when he originally, we started talking. He gave me his testimonial and still talks highly about Laminine today. And Abe's been on Laminine for a long time. Now, I think that's amazing. I love to hear stuff like that. So these kind of testimonials, and Abe, I'm going to ask you to send me a written testimonial, an email testimonial one day of what Laminine has done for you. And with your permission, I would like to share your testimonial out into our Laminine membership base. So, and again, any of you guys, with your permission, you know what? I'd love to share your testimonial. Just send me an email. My email is redicup0@gmail.com. Now I'm going to type it in the chat box here, just in case any of you don't have my email, redicup0@gmail.com. That's to send me any testimonials, and I'd love to hear from you guys. And I apologize, I can't read the chats while I'm doing the screen sharing here, Jim, so I'll review them later, and if you guys are sharing anything with me there, I will definitely get back to you guys on those questions later on. But yeah, guys, you know what? One of the testimonials in the Egg of Life that I probably get more success out of is this one right here. I'm 20. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not, but I'm going to play this, a piece of it here. Now, you know what? It's buffering, so I'm not going to do that now. You probably won't be able to hear it, but you know what? This video is also on YouTube. This individual, his name is Golf, and this is a remarkable video testimony of a young man who shared what his mother was doing with an extract, and how the tumor was disappearing. I mean, you can go to YouTube and punch in tumor on Laminine, and you'll see this little young gentleman right here and his testimonial. I mean, people that watch this, they are absolutely blown away, guys. This is a testimonial I share tons with people that have cancer, that have problems, and I send them this. And you know what? Along with my link, always include your link, your Egg of Life website or your Life Farm Global link, so that when you are sharing a testimonial of people and they watch that, they are going to, most likely, they're going to join. You know, some may only start with the $29.95 kit, or they may decide to go with the three bottles right away, which is about $110 in Canada, I think $107.95 in the US. And the neat thing about Life Farm Global Laminine is there are no taxes, guys. There's no shipping costs. I mean, it's already included. People often ask me, well, how much tax will I pay? How much shipping will I pay? Nothing, guys, nothing. It's a whole food. There's no tax on it. Shipping is free. It's already built in. I mean, $110 and 3 bottles, and that's a great start for you to get into this business and experience the product and allow your own personal testimonial to do the sharing and create your own little video testimonials and put it up on YouTube and just get it out there. You know, guys, it's so simple to do, and it will just make a world of difference. You wouldn't believe the amount of hits I've had on my personal stroke testimonial that I put out on YouTube and Facebook, and how many people have contacted me as a result of that and know someone who had a similar problem. So it's really smart marketing for you guys to do that. And if you haven't done that yet, you're more than welcome to use mine. Just go to my YouTube channel, and you'll find all my videos there. I'm going to compose an email, guys, and send you out an email with all of the favorite links that I use for Laminine, the absolute favorites that I personally love to share. And when you registered for tonight's webinar, you saw one of them on the registration page, this Canadian football player. You know, I mean, that's a really, really good testimonial. And I love to share that with people. And it gets me really good mileage. And I really want to encourage you folks to do the same thing. Get it out there. Get as much information out there as you possibly can about this product, about this business. Now, many people are going to have questions when you introduce them to Laminine or you share a video with them. It creates curiosity. And I always say, you know what? People all tune in to the same radio station. We all listen to the same radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me? Well, let's start with the benefits. The benefits are your health. Your health will thank you immensely. And not to mention that you can make some pretty decent income with this if you choose to help enough people out there that you build a bit of an organization. Now, I just had a nice chat with Sean here this morning or this afternoon about some of the people in his organization. And we're all on auto ship, guys. And auto ship is not a dirty word. Some people think that auto ship is a bad thing. I mean, I think auto ship is amazing. Auto ship, you know, whether it's 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, 5 bottles a month, whatever you need for you, yourself and your family. But get yourself hooked up on the auto ship, because in order to get paid, you must have an active auto ship. And it's the only way you can get paid in this company. My auto ship was free from the very first month I joined. Now, that's pretty cool. You know what? You get your product for free and it isn't costing you a thing. And it comes in a timely manner every single month. My Laminine comes, and right now I have it shipped to my sponsor, Sean's place in Manitoba, and he makes sure I get it here in Belize. Whenever I have somebody come visit me down in the tropics here, and I have them bring it with. So, I mean, that is really cool, guys. So you really want to get on auto ship, and you want to make sure that you have enough product on there so that you could even do what I've seen my sponsor do many, many times. He often gives people a bottle and says, here, you know what? Try this. And I've seen other people in my organization do this. Try this. Take this bottle, use it, get on it right away, get yourself signed up. And again, signing up is not a dirty word. It's just joining wholesale, getting 3 bottles. If that's all you want to do, start with 3 bottles. Give me my 1 bottle back when you receive your order, and start experiencing Laminine and what fibroblast growth factor can do for your health. And it'll do amazing things. I mean, have you seen the cortisol studies on Laminine? I mean, it's pretty convincing. When you go to the website, you look at what the latest studies are, the latest studies on Laminine and Omega Plus, the cortisol studies. They're pretty amazing. They're right on your website. When you go log in, you're going to see them there, guys. And that is something really good to share. I love sharing the science behind Laminine and what it does, and just in general, you know what? People are feeling good. They're sleeping better. They're just healthier in general once they get on this product. So I really want to encourage you guys to share this message, because there's millions of people out there that are suffering needlessly, that have cortisol levels and stress levels that are through the roof. This will reduce the cortisol levels in your body very, very rapidly, and it will raise their serotonin levels in your brain, and you'll get a better sleep, you'll be calmer, you'll be happier. And this is why they call Laminine the happy pill. It is absolutely amazing, guys. So again, I want to keep tonight, I want to keep it short tonight. We've been on for about 30 minutes, and unfortunately it's just me sharing tonight since Dennis and Abe are not with us. Abe is also set up as a moderator here, and he's going to be on one of these days. Abe Giesbrecht, he's going to be sharing his personal testimonial with his broken back and his problems that he had and what Laminine has done for him. And wait till you hear his story, guys. You'll be blown away by what Laminine has done for him and how it has enabled him to get off of the medications that he was on. So there's some very convincing testimonials out there of what this product has really done. And again, it's as simple as finding a need and fulfilling it. I mean, we started on everybody tunes into the same radio station, the same frequency, WIIFM. What's in it for me? You show people a benefit of what this product can do for them, And you know what? People will join and people will share this business very, very quickly, because you know what? This is real, guys. This is tangible. This is not some smoke and mirrors. It's not some pie in the sky. This is something that you can build up to a $10,000 a month income. And you know what? I've done this before. I've been in the network marketing industry full time for over 23 years. And I've built $1 million businesses annually from the comfort of my home-based business. And you know what? I'll do it again here with Life Farm Global and with this business. And as a team, you know what? You could have a $10,000 a month residual with this business. And it doesn't have to take very long if you are focused. Now, when you look at your weekly pays right now, it may not look like too much yet. You may just be getting your auto ship for free, or you just maybe making $100 or $200 a week, whatever the case may be. But you know what? That'll grow very rapidly as you help and assist your people and find a need and fulfill that need. Folks, that is the key to getting everything you've ever wanted in life. And it's the secret. The ultimate secret to success is be a giver, find a need, and fulfill it. And if you're stressing about your bills and whatnot, something magical also happens. You know what? When you take the focus off of your own bills, your own financial shortcomings and hardships, and you put that focus onto someone else who's having more financial hardship than you, and you show them a way to make an extra $100 a week, $200 a week, whatever their goal is to start with. I mean, something real, something realistic. You know what? You'll have made a new friend, and something magical will happen in that process. When you focus on helping them find a solution, your financial situation and your bills will automatically just disappear. You'll have an abundance of blessings into your life just because you took the time to focus on someone else's needs other than your own. And you are focused on the team and assisting everyone in your organization grow a healthy business. So, well, folks, I'm going to go back to the chat area here. I'm going to end the screen sharing here. That was all I wanted to share with you real quickly here tonight on the screen sharing. But let me go back to the chat here in case there's anything that I missed here, anything that I need to address. And yes, Jim, I know with you having leukemia, and you know, I feel bad for you, and I really hope that this product will do something amazing for you. And with time, I'm very confident it will. And I'm also going to suggest, Jim, my friend Sean, my sponsor Sean, he's also in the room here. He has worked an awful lot with people with cancer, leukemia, and there's some things that you may need to know, and you may want to talk to him. So I'll side Skype you his phone number. I'll connect you and Sean, just because you might want to talk to this gentleman. He's got like 40 years of experience in the health world. So, and he's very connected to some very influential people, again, in the natural health world that could possibly really help you. I mean, Laminine is amazing. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing product. But for cancer, and I know I've had people come to me with stage 4, stage 5 cancer, and they're terminally ill, and they are facing chemo. What should I do? And they ask a lot of questions, and there's just some things that you need to know. So Jim, remind me if I forget. We will talk, my friend. So anyways, folks, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight to our webinar. I wanted to keep it short tonight, so that I remind you guys that we do these webinars every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want to encourage more of you to step up to the plate. Send me an email if you have a testimonial, if you have something that you'd like to share on this webinar. I mean, I would love to set you up as an admin and have you share your message here. And for those of you listening to the replay, I want to just thank you so much for the time here and coming out tonight. Get back to the person that shared this replay link with you. If you like to join Life Farm Global, if you'd like to try Laminine, or get back to me if you don't have a sponsor, and we'd be happy to assist you, help you, get you started, and help you discover Laminine, the breakthrough of the 21st century. Now, it truly is a breakthrough. Do your due diligence, guys. Do your homework. Do a little reading about what this product can do and how it can make a difference. And you will be absolutely amazed. You will be shocked at what you experience and what you discover. And when you find out, that Laminine is in the PDR, I mean, that's huge. That speaks volumes for us in the clinical studies and everything else that's out there about this product. I mean, this company is set for massive growth, explosive growth, and we're in it, guys. We're only 3 years old. That's all. This company is only 3 years old. Let's see where we'll be in 2 to 3 years from now. It's going to be absolutely incredible, guys. This room will be jam-packed, and we'll have huge teams of excited people giving their testimonials. So I look forward to that day. Until then, let's lock arms and work together. Thanks so much for coming out tonight, folks, and have a blessed, wonderful night. See you again next Monday.